Hi everyone, this video is going to be a quick update video on what I've been up to here in Korea. It's summer here in Korea and it's been extremely hot, and these past few weeks have been raining, and so it's been extremely humid. So I have my fan on right now. I don't know if you can hear it. My hair is this way because I slept on it last night wet, and this morning I didn't do much. In the afternoon I went out for coffee and waffles with the other foreign teacher, and that's pretty much it. So that's why my hair is this way. A while back, one of my subscribers asked me to do a video on how I made my decision to come here to teach in Korea, and I thought about it and I wanted to do one, but I actually feel like it would be better to for you to go and read it on my blog, just because I was writing about it all throughout the process. I started blogging about it right when I started all the paperwork. So as you read it, you can see how I was feeling, what exactly was going on, and how long each step took. So if you're interested, you can definitely go and check it out at my blog spot. It's newjiyang.blogspot.com. I'll have that in the description box below. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my blog because I started it before I came to Korea, and then now that I'm in Korea, I haven't really been writing much in there. It's because I've been extremely busy. I make a lot of lesson plans for my classes every week, and so I work a lot at school, and then when I get home, I'm doing even more work. I'm the type of person that needs to be extra prepared for everything, and so that's why I do a lot of work even when it's not required. So because of that, I haven't had much time to write emails, I haven't had much time to make videos, haven't had much time to write on my blog. I said this to so many people, but it feels so normal. Like I feel like it's just normal, like I'm just working and you know, living just like how I was in the United States. Honestly, when I was in the States working at my old job, when people ask me what I want to do or where I want to go, I always said I wanted to visit Korea one day. And now I'm in Korea teaching, and it kind of feels, you know, it just feels normal. I think a lot of people want to be in my position, and so I feel like I should appreciate it a little more. And I do, I really do. I do love it here, and I think that it's really great, but I really do miss my family too. Yes, that's it about that. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about private and public schools. I don't know how much you know about the school systems here. I, for one, don't know that much either, but I guess I know a little more than what the people from the States know. So I'll tell you what I know. I don't know if they're all correct, but this is just from what I know. So before I came here, I was stuck in choosing between private and public schools. And public schools, okay, so there's some pros and cons about public schools and private schools. So I'm teaching at a public school right now, so I know a little bit more about public schools, but I do have friends and a cousin who's teaching at a private school. So I'll start with the private schools. The good things about private schools are that they have very small classes, so not a lot of students in each class, maybe about 7 to 10 students, and they're usually higher level students. So because they're higher level, then it's easier to teach them because they understand you a little better. That's all I can think about for the private schools. Some of the bad things about private schools are that they're run like businesses. If you're a good teacher in that private school and you and people hear about you, and then they want to enroll their kids into your class, then you get a lot of students coming into your classes and they want to keep you. However, if you're not a good teacher and students start dropping from your classes, then they might not want to keep you there. And something else is that because they're privately owned, then you might not get paid on time. My cousin has never had a problem with that, but I do know of other people who didn't really get paid on time. And sometimes their business will close down because they don't have enough money, or not enough students sign up, or stuff like that, you know. There are a lot of reasons, but because of those reasons, they shut down. And you know, while you're there, they shut down, then you don't have anything else to do except to go back home. But, oh, also the hours. The hours are a little different. You start working in the afternoon all the way till nighttime. So if you're not a morning person, then private schools are really good for you because you don't go to work until like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and you get off around like 8 or 9. But if you like to do stuff at night and you like your nights to be free, then you would want to go for a public school. Okay, so let me talk to you about public schools since I'm in a public school. My public school is a little different. It's run a little different from a lot of the public schools here. I know this because I've talked to a few of the other foreign teachers here around my area at different schools, and their schools run a little different from mine. Okay, so good things about public schools are that we are getting paid from the government, the Korean government, and so therefore our contracts, like even if we're not a very good teacher, we can definitely still stay. Like they probably won't kick us out. I think that's why I chose public school, because I feel like, because I haven't had any experience in teaching, I wasn't sure if I was going to be a good teacher or not. So I thought that I should try it out, you know, public school first, and if I end up being a really good teacher, then I can go and teach in a private school. But if not, then, you know, I would just stick to public school and teach there for a year. What else is good? Oh, I forgot about the vacation days. Private school vacation days, you only get like 10 days, which is about 2 weeks. And for the summer and the winter breaks, you know, during the breaks, the students come to private schools more, and so that's why you don't get a lot of breaks. But for public schools, you get, I think, 20 days of vacation, of paid vacation. So that's about 4 weeks, like 2 weeks in the summer, 2 weeks in the winter, something like that. And so a lot of people like public schools because of that. They like a lot more vacation days. Some bad stuff about public schools are that you have huge classes. Like, I've heard of people having 30 to 40 students in one class. For me personally, I've only had up to 30 students. So 30 students is still really, really hard to control, especially when the Korean teachers don't speak a lot of English. It's not just hard to control, but it's hard to teach a class of 30 students because they're all different levels. Some will know a lot of English, some will know no English at all. So it's a little hard to teach those morning classes that are, you know, 30 students each class. So that's all I really know about the schools here. If you have any more questions, you can definitely just leave me a message or something, and I'll answer you back as quick as I can, and I'll give you as much info as I can, because the Korean system here is a little difficult to understand, and they don't give you a lot of information. You kind of just have to go through it and learn for yourself. That's what I've been doing ever since I've been here. Just put myself through it and learn while I'm going through it. They never tell you what to expect, what to do. You just do it. They tell you that you're going to do this, and you just do it, and then you just kind of learn from it, and next time you're like, okay, now I know what to do. So before I go, I wanted to talk a little bit about being Asian in Korea, just because I think that there's some good stuff and some bad stuff about it. The good thing about being Asian here is that sometimes you'll get mistaken for being Korean, and so they don't really stare at you, just kind of like, whatever, you're just another Korean. A lot of foreigners get stared at here just because they're foreign. You know, if you have blonde hair, blue eyes, you get a lot of stares, especially from kids. Let me give an example of when it is good. For example, when I'm in, recently I was in an elevator, and two American boys walked into the elevator while I was on there, and they didn't know I spoke, you know, they didn't know I was American, so they were just talking in English, and I understood exactly what they were saying. I mean, it wasn't anything bad, but you just knew that they didn't think I spoke any English, so I just kind of stood there and listened to their conversation. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of funny to hear other people's conversation when they think that you don't understand them. let's see, some of the bad stuff. So when they think that you're Korean, they tend to talk to you in Korean. And obviously, I don't understand that much Korean yet. So when we're sitting in the office, me and the other foreign teachers, if a parent comes in, they'll look past the other foreign teachers and look at me and then start talking in Korean. And I just kind of look at them and like, and then I walk up towards them and like just kind of say the Korean teacher's not here. So I kind of just talk to them in English just to let them know that I'm not Korean. I have learned a few phrases, so I kind of talk to them. Like I say a few things to them, telling them that the Korean teacher is not here, so they would have to come back later. Stuff like that. I just know a few, like very, very few phrases. For example, answering the phone. Someone always have to be in the office to answer the phone, and sometimes the Korean ladies are not there. And so when the phone rings, we have to pick it up. And most of the time, it's a Korean parent calling to say, you know, talk to the Korean teacher about their son or daughter or something like that. So I have learned the phrase, I have learned how to say like the Korean teacher's not here. Let's see, another bad thing is when I'm traveling, especially on the subway. I've gotten this so many times. People, I don't know if I look like I know exactly where I'm going, but I always get people asking me for directions. And I know that they're asking for directions because they're always like asking like, okay, this and that, like where do I, you know, like they kind of point and stuff like that. And I kind of look at them just like, I'm American. I wish I could help them out sometimes, but I really can't. So I just look at them and I just tell them I'm American. I'm sorry, I'm American. I don't think that I look Korean. A lot of the other foreign teachers don't think I look Korean either. But I think that because I have dark hair and, you know, I'm Asian, a lot of Koreans just automatically think that you're Korean, obviously because you're in Korea. Yeah, I wish that I spoke it a little more. I am in the process of learning, so hopefully I'll be able to get a little better soon. And yeah, hopefully after this summer or during the summer when I have a little bit more time, I can do a lot more videos and show you guys around Korea a little more. Okay, so before I go, I wanted to show you how Korea looks like right now during the summer. I'm just gonna show you outside my window how it looks like. It's been raining a lot today, so you'll just see very wet areas. But yeah, I'll give you a quick view of how it looks right now, and then I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye.